Hello everyone, this is Douglas Macbeth with my review of week 1 of the MOOC. Delighted to see so many excellent comments from people who've clearly got lots of relevant experience that they're ready to share with us. They also illustrated a couple of key messages for us all, that we have to be very careful when we are talking about particular issues that are unique to our environments, perhaps using acronyms which aren't explained. Much better to spell it out the first time, and if it's a particular technical point, if you can provide a web link to help the rest of us as well, that's great. That was demonstrated in one of the earlier comments this week. So good practice helps each other learn, which is what this MOOC's all about. We're also going to give you some practice in that aspect of helping each other in week 2, when we ask you to do a stakeholder analysis and review someone else's to help them learn as well. So other things that happened this week, we had a very interesting presentation as a webinar from IACCM speakers about contract design patterns. The argument being that contracts are sometimes difficult to understand for people, and if we're dealing with global companies or businesses or activities where languages are different, then even more important to have visualizations to help the message get across. And as someone who thinks in pictures, I find it much easier to do this kind of thing, and always use mind maps, for example, trying to get my thoughts organized. So anything that makes the contracts more understandable to a wider group of people must be great. Other aspect that was impressive from that discussion was the way in which IACCM were going to act as kind of third-party facilitators, so that as people created their own patterns for contract elements and shared that with the rest of the network, then the library built up over time. So I think that's another nice example of shared learning and practice. Next week, in addition to the stakeholder exercise, we're going to be looking at connectivity and supply chain issues, negotiation and risk. So week 2 is going to be every bit as busy as week 1, but hopefully you're enjoying it. And if you are, please stick with it and contribute. Be part of the interaction, which is really very important to us all. And if you like it, please tell your friends. There's still time for them to join in. So thanks for week 1, and hope you enjoy week 2, and there'll be another video at the end of week 2. Thanks very much. Bye now.